Ipob disowns Nnamdi Kanu's Finland-based disciple Simon Ekpa. The indigenous people of Biafra, Ipob, has said Simon Ekpa, a self-acclaimed Finland-based disciple of Nnamdi Kanu, is not a member of the group. In a statement dated August 21, 2021, and signed by Anthony Obasi and Chikamadu, National Coordinator and National Secretary of Ipob, Finland, respectively, the group disclosed that Ekpa is not a registered member of the group in Finland. Ekpa has been in the news for seemingly opposing the modus operandi of the group since the recent arrest and detention of Kanu. He was sacked as a broadcaster of Radio Biafra for allegedly flouting the rules and regulations guiding the operations of the station. The Nigerian Finnish had, after his sacking, declared that the Biafra struggle has entered the autopilot phase, a very dangerous phase that we have no control of what happens to your tent, O Israel. I am Simon Ekpa, Nnamdi Kanu's disciple on Biafra restoration, changing the narrative of yesterday. The group, however, countered his statement, saying, "We also wish to clarify that in Ipob we have nothing or nobody known as autopilot. Anybody going by such title is not Ipob and is flouting our rules. Anybody claiming to be such should immediately disengage before he is embarrassed." In furtherance to the move by the secessionist group to disassociate from Ekpa, according to the statement released by its spokesman Emma Powerful and obtained by Sahara reporters on Sunday, Ipob said those who deal with Ekpa as a member of Ipob do so to their detriment. Wow. Okay, let's get the comments. Someone says he's not a member of Ipob, but people appointed him to broadcast for Radio Biafra. Abi, confusion everywhere. That is a valid argument because I'm so sorry. He was working in Radio Biafra, and I guess it's like he was working there for like a month or something. He was working there for a long time, and he's a well-recognized member because he's on Radio Biafra, or he was on Radio Biafra. So yeah, you used him. You used him for all this, and then he says something you don't agree with. I mean, I don't know how intense what he did was, but then to disown, I mean, you can disown him from the group, but if he claims he's Biafran, then he's Biafran. You can't really take that away. You don't have to be in Ipob to be Biafran. So yeah, I guess it's their loss anyway. I mean, this just creates further divide, to be honest. And I guess again, I'm not sure. I mean, what they put there, what Sahara reporters have put in the article, I do not think is enough reason for him to be disowned, maybe suspended or whatever. But we don't know the regulations that he broke and to what degree they were. So can't really say anything to that really. He must, of course, be very much passionate about Biafra and all that. So I don't know. It's likely that he may go make his own group. The way Masob is always coming at Nnamdi Kanu saying that he stole from them, whatever. He may all go make his national Biafra group or something. I don't know. Just make a name and then do the same thing, because he said he's Nnamdi Kanu's disciple. He said that by himself. It's not something that people called him. He said that by himself. So he's gonna make his own. Very much so passionate. And yeah. With what he says, that Biafra is in Ipob is in an autopilot phase, that they don't know what is going on because they don't have control. Is that what they're offended about? Because I don't think he's lying, except I'm mixing it up and I'm not getting it wrong. I don't think he's lying. Like, look at where Biafrans are stuck in. They have to be strategic. If they want to get their leader back, because he's now in custody of them. And of course, with Nnamdi Kanu being the force and the epicenter of the ruling of Ipob, and of course he's well respected. That is a huge thing. So how do you expect people to feel if they feel like they don't have a leader, or their leader is captured? Of course, this does not say that they're not united or anything, but it's at this point where they have to be extremely united, because they can easily break because the leader is not there. It's as simple as that. They have no control what's going to happen. Look, they tried to be effective in terms of or they tried to do something, make a move, in terms of doing the protest. Is it a protest or a lockdown, a sit-in every Monday till the 21st? And they've backtracked from that when it hit them back. They've done it. It wasn't effective. Then they backtracked because in some areas the violence was getting too much and they were getting blamed for it. So yeah, I don't know what other move they can make nationally, because I don't even think anything can happen. Because they have to be strategic. There's excessive military presence in the southeast. They cannot afford to do anything reckless, really. They should first disown themselves before coming to Mazi, Ekpa, and Yara. We love Mazi and oh wow, okay. Someone says, you're a liar. Which Ipob Simon Ekpa is our deputy director of Biafran on the ground. He knows we will obey him until our leader is out. Really? Really? This is what Biafrans think? Wow. Nothing like disowned Simon Ekpa is a member of Ipob. Got her media. Someone who is based in Finland would be igniting wars, and children of delusional reasoning will be happy. After igniting the war, he will run to Finland, leaving you and me to be fighting each other. Why would you fight each other? That's not the point. Their main thing to the government, so they can have a referendum, so they can actually leave. It is when you become tribalist and when you lose focus. Yeah, you lose your focus, you lose your target audience, and then you start indirectly attacking, which is counterproductive because you're not getting to the source anyway. So then instead of you attacking the government, which the government, yes, as we know, is mostly Fulani, instead of that, you start attacking friendly people start attacking Igbos, and it becomes that clash. Let's not pretend like as if they've had the best relationship over the years. They haven't. So anything could ignite that. Like, I don't even think it takes I don't think the Igbos and all that, I don't even think it takes Ipob. From the fact of 1960 Biafran War, all that is really enough to keep that conflict with the Fulanis and the Igbos, continuous. And it is what it is, to be honest. So, even without it, just leave everything aside. In Nigeria, the way the things are, if people are going to be rude to each other, they're going to be rude to each other, and no one is going to do anything, and it will remain like that. So I don't even think it takes Ipob or anything. Listen, if Igbos and Fulanis want to fight, they're going to fight, and I think you can know about it because we're humans and we're petty. What will you do? Someone here says, the only word that is given Nigerian government heart attack after Nnamdi Kanu. We Biafrans love him. Haters should go to hell. I mean, if this is what the people feel, then that's it. Because a lot of people here are supporting him for reasons that I'm like, okay, fair enough. But yeah, it is what it is. I mean, I don't think Simon Ekpa is hated by the Biafran people, which I think is the main thing. So again, this needs to be resolved, or else it could be division. As I said, he can make his own group, and I can see from the comments that people really like him. So there is no doubt that he would be a formidable force in terms of leading this movement, from what the people are saying and from the people's respect for him. But what I think, and don't forget to like and subscribe.